Right, Nico, so less than a week out on the start of League One, had the first import race done and dusted. What are your thoughts, and what have we learnt from the first import?
Well, just the first import for us, it was a tough race for everyone actually, like, because the breeze completely shut down there at one stage, and we did one bad sail change, and that was enough to send us from comfortable second to sixth. Luckily we showed some character and fought our way back through to third. So at the end of the day, a third was all right. But that's not what it's not where we want to be long term, that's for sure. So we've debriefed about it, and same as anything, we've made a mistake. We've spoken about it. We've worked out how what procedures got to put in place that it never happens again. So now we look forward to the offshore, and then when we get to Cape Town, we'll revisit everything that went on here, import racing, ready for the Cape Town import.
And so, I mean, what have you taken out from the rest of the fleet, the other boats, from what you saw of them during that, that first import race, first time you guys have competitively all lined up against each other? We only had really short lineups, like boat on boat with them, like off the starting line, and we were actually pretty happy. Like, at the end of the day, we think we're a very good offshore boat, but yet everything, the small bits I saw on the import racing, I think we're actually a good import boat as well. So I think it looks good for us. And any clear boat that you guys are now watching out for as a result of what you saw? I mean, was there one that stood out to you, or? Well,
I guess it's a bit of a tough one. Like Telefonica was 6 in import racing, but they're a team I've got a close eye on. I think their boat and their general sail program boat looks quite nice. They're well prepared. So and yet they were 6 in the import racing. So keeping a close eye. But like really, everyone's at a high level. There's no slow looking boats like this. At this stage, last race, there were 2 boats that you just knew wouldn't be there at the end of the day, that they were slow for small bulbs or bad sails, but there's none of that in this race at the moment, so I expect to see the 6 quick boats.
So we've got 4 or 5 days until the start of League One. What's on the program for the rest of the week for the guys?
Today's the first day off for I'm not sure how long, quite a while for the guys. And then we're straight back into it tomorrow. We've got pretty much a full day of sailing where we just go. The boat will be geared up for its offshore configuration now, with more spares, more stacking weight, more sails as well from the import racing. So we literally just got to flick the switch and get our head around going offshore, and then we're full on into weather meetings and just generally just flicking around to offshore trim setups, watch systems. It's kind of like a change of life that will happen this week.
And finally, we've got the Legends Regatta going on the next few days. There's some of the old glory boats of the Whitbread and Volvo lined up there. No desire to get back out and we'll go out on a Fisher and Pike or a Stone Like a 2 or something like that?
Mate, all that stuff was before my time, Thomas, so no, but they look really cool. They got there's a lot of character in those boats, and you can imagine all the stories each one of those boats could tell, so I'm going to look forward to watching it from the breakwall.